On Guelph line, just north of Dundas Street in Burlington, at about 6:15 a.m. this morning, we got a phone call. A truck with a trailer transporting bees. Somehow the bees came off of the trailer, slid onto the roadway, and released approximately 5 million bees into the area.
The streets of Burlington were buzzing for a different reason this morning as Halton Regional Police closed the road at Guelph line in Burlington north of Dundas Street where the bees were displaced from their colonies.
I mean, it's quite chaotic. So, I mean, you're on the truck 1 second and the next second you kind of been jostled off and you hit the ground. And
beekeepers were brought in this morning to help collect the bees that were displaced after the pickup truck hauling crates crashed onto the roadway. Our CityNews chopper filmed them as they were swarmed and stung while trying to corral the angry bees.
And we're asking residents or drivers to avoid the area, and if they do find themselves in the area, to ensure that their windows are rolled up.
I mean, the first step is obviously, to make sure that the public is safe. It's not like herding sheep or cows in that sense. You can kind of really gather them up. Once a bee's in the air, you can't exactly herd that bee. The next step, what you really want to do is assess, how the equipment is. If the equipment's still in fairly good shape, I mean, you might be able to kind of pack everything back up, get it onto the original sort of vehicle that it was transported on, and clean up the rest of the bees and take that away. If you have a severe amount of damage, so there's lots of box damages, frames all over the place, bees rolled, and that's where it becomes, you have to make some pretty difficult decisions.
Later in the day, the roads were reopened and one crate has been left on the side of the road. The reason being it acts as a lure for any bees that will look for warmth as nightfall hits. Beekeepers will collect the crate most likely in the morning. In Burlington, I'm Rowe for City News.